Hi, my name's Tony Lenart. I'm the Chief Executive for a group called the Institute of Advanced Leadership. So we actually work to change the thinking, attitude and approach of leaders overseas to end wars and help end poverty, and we fund that through training corporations in Australia. So feeling very good. It's about 1 a.m. About to see if I can manage to get some sleep, but it's been terrific talking with everyone and really lovely to be hanging around a group of people that make things happen and very successful, but have a heart to actually help the homeless and to help Vinnies, which of course is a brilliant organisation. Well, I worked with Vinnies 27 years ago, and it's great to see the work that it's continuing to do. It's expanded, it's doing more, and I also particularly like to pass on my appreciation for the work with CEO Sleepout. This sort of thing was not at all done back in my time, and to do something that is not only very interesting, but it's really getting the participants involved, it's getting money, it's getting exposure, and it's interesting. And this has been organised extremely well. The VR created empathy, the talks created empathy, the volunteers who are here, so many of them really were very welcoming. It's been very well organised and very impressed, so thank you for organising it all. Yeah, so the stories were extremely inspirational. I mean, as you might have heard from some of the other people sharing, a great woman who is very dynamic. She probably already has been offered a job amongst all the CEOs tonight, sharing how she went from a terrific job to being homeless. Another person sharing his own immense difficulties and immense struggles with his son suiciding. And another person who had been on ICE, a bikie member, and yet now in a great job. And I think it really helped to make it real, to help the CEOs who might otherwise not have any contact with homeless people to actually understand, to relate, and to have the empathy. Well, I guess I'm glad it's not that cold, so I'm looking forward to actually getting some decent sleep. Not too sure how I'll go without any padding. Obviously, a couple of sheets of cardboard is not quite the same as the bed at home, but it's a lot better than many people have who are on the streets and otherwise really struggling and have security issues and so much more. I'm expecting I'll sleep a bit. Probably not a full night, but at least some.
Where are you sleeping?
I'm actually just under the goalpost, right in the middle, so it's a perfect spot. As a person experiencing it, you have a set of experiences that, I can only really imagine. I guess the reality is that everyone goes through ups and downs, and there are enormous challenges to everyone. We all put on the persona of having a great life, and yet the reality is there are enormous challenges for everyone. I've been doing a lot of work in Africa with people who have gone through enormous troubles. For example, one place I was working, a volcano destroyed half of the township, and people are saying, oh yeah, it was a bit of a problem. I've lost my job, I've lost half my family, and my house was destroyed, and it's almost like, well, yeah, not that good. The reality is, I think people do pull through it. We have enormous problems. It doesn't really help to hear that when you're going through it. It's pretty crap, but you will pull through it. And not that it means anything, but I know that all of our hearts are with you, and it's great to be here with people that are having a heart for a situation that is enormously difficult.